Welcome back, students. So let's continue article writing. In the last two video modules we have discussed the meaning of article, and then in the second module we have seen the different elements of an article. So let us discuss the same concept or the term with example. I wrote here or displayed only two paragraphs because everything is not possible. Rest of the things that we will continue in the next module. So here for the discussion we have taken the topic child labor for article writing. So how to write an article on child labor or any concept? We have seen the meaning of an article writing. Such a piece of writing which is a non-fictional one, realistic, based on some current issues or the social problems. So here we have taken this problem, that is child labor. In the center of your page that you mention the title, whatever the title is. For here I took child labor. This is our title, a curse. Here in title, as I told you, that do not exceed only one word, two words, a phrase, but do not write a complete sentence in title, because your title it carries 1 mark out of 5. This year this question carries 5 marks. So out of 5, title here comes 1 mark. And one more thing, title that should be catchy one. It should attract the attention of the reader. Plus it should contain the theme. This is our theme. Looking at your title or having a glance over the title, the reader will come to know that what is this. Title is about this and this one. So it should be catchy, attractive. It should contain the theme, everything in your title, and in a form of phrase or one word, two word that you can mention in the center. Then up to the title, then coming back to the byline. Byline means the writer's name. Here I wrote Mohit Sharma is the writer. Just for example, sometimes it is possible to come the newspaper's name along with the date. It is possible. So where will you mention byline? Up to the title, next line, little bit at the right side that you will mention here. And one more thing, before writing an article, for example, next the previous line you wrote, question number 5. Clear? Question number 5, for example, I wrote here. And in your exam, how will you write? Question number 5 and then article writing. You will clearly mention here, article. Because it will be easier for the evaluator to understand. Instead of writing only question number, that mention the name, article, report, whatever. So, and coming to our main title. Later on, byline. Byline here, as I told, the writer's name or sometimes newspaper name, that is also possible here. Alright. So next coming to, now after this byline, leave the space of some 1 or 2 lines space. Wherever possible, leave space to create a systematic presentation for a look that we need to give. Wherever possible, use proper space. Now coming to the introduction. Now here we are writing about child labor, so it is expected that in your first paragraph or an introductory paragraph, you should clarify the meaning of this term, whatever the term. Here I am writing about child labor, so I will clarify here what is child labor. Here no need to start your article with salutation, etc. No need greetings. Directly that you come to the topic. You can start with any quotation, any striking information, data, figure. You can pose the questions in between. So here I wrote, mention children of today are the future of tomorrow. And it's a fact. And here also they do not mention in short here, just for the sake of space I have mentioned. Write the complete word, all letters. So here I mentioned children of today are the future of tomorrow, and every child has the right to education and to lead a happy and healthy life. It means obviously it comes to child labor. And if you want, you can mention here the meaning. What is meant by child labor? Child labor means such a thing which deprives the children from education or from living a healthy life, or such things here which deprive such system, that is coming child labor here. Or according to 2001 census, it is defined there. Child labor means the children below 17 years old, that they work at the different places for the sake of money or without money, paid or unpaid, that they deprive from education, from home. So all these things are coming here. In short, you can clearly define here in the first paragraph what is the concept. If I am writing about meditation, I will clearly define here what is meant by meditation here. Or if I am writing an article about the meditation, for example, I will clearly define meditation. It is a practice in which an individual trains what the mind, or transform the mind to raise to realize the benefit of inner peace or enlightenment. So I need to say in the first paragraph you will clearly define that what is the meaning of that concept. If I am writing about terrorism, I will mention here. I will clearly introduce here, or you can start with any way. Now coming to the next, this is about introduction, as I told you that we should clearly define the topic. Coming to the next one, that is the next paragraph, your body. Then engaging children in any sort of work inhibits and affects their proper growth. Then we are in the second paragraph, it is expected that in your body, in your main content, you should clearly define what are the effects. This is the problem, child labor. So what are the reasons behind these problems? This is the problem, child labor is the problem. What are the reasons behind this problem? Why the children are forced, that why they are compelled to work at such places, such dangerous places. So here, engaging children in any sort of work inhibits and affects their proper growth. Below 17 or below that, if we engage such children in the different work, so it affects their growth. Plus, they do not get the proper education. Next, legislative provisions are formulated to prevent the menace of the child labor. At the government level, at the constitution level, some measures are already taken. It is also clearly mentioned, legislative provisions are already formulated that to prevent the menace of this child labor. But the children from the most deprived sections, but especially which children are coming in this flow or in this stream, especially the children who are belongs to the deprived sections, who live in poverty. Such people come in this problem. Because of the poverty, this is one of the reasons. As I told you that you explain the reasons why this problem comes forward. Due to the poverty of the family or the parents, that such children, that they are being forced to work at the different places for them in minimum wages. So such children are forced to earn or contribute their family work or sacrificing their personal development. And obviously what they do there, they have to sacrifice their personal growth or development. They will be deprived from the education, from the different facilities, that they will not get the proper health facilities or everything, their childhood. So these things that we have to include in second paragraph here. It means we have started here that what are the reasons behind this and these problems. We are coming to the reasons. In the first paragraph, we have explained the meaning of the term child labor. You can start with any quotation, no matter at all, and then in the second paragraph onwards, that you continue. What? This is the problem, and these are the reasons. Then start. And now, up to this one, we have seen this article. Now, the remaining paragraphs or some content in the body of this article and the conclusion that we will continue in the next period, next